Hey everybody, so it's Deb, Coffee Chat Day. I haven't been on Coffee Chat for a while, so I am excited to be here with you all on a Saturday, first day of summer for so many of us all. So how is everybody doing? We are just going to do a little bit of makeup and just talk about random things because I have some things to talk about. It's been a while. So Ellie is officially starting her crazy high school schedule. She's going to have the busiest summer she's ever had. Dropped her off for cheer camp this morning, as many of you other moms have as well. Excited for her to get this thing going. She's super excited about cheerleading. So, hey Emily, how are you? I've already moisturized my face, but I'm putting a little bit of this youthful serum on. It just really helps smooth out the pores. It's kind of a good thing to start off with before we do foundation. But couple things just before we get started. Please say hello when you pop on or hit the replay. Just drop me an emoji so so I can know that you're here. Hey Dino, how are you this morning? I have a quiet house this morning. I'm here all by my lonesome, and maybe this afternoon, good morning, maybe this afternoon Ronnie and I will actually get to do like date things. Like I think we're going to go to Campbell's, which is always a fun adventure. We just kind of pick up some random things there and pretend that we're healthy people for a minute. But I have got to get back on the healthy bandwagon after my cleanse. A lot of you kind of were following me when I was doing my cleanse. It was a 21-day cleanse through Beachbody, or it's a reset is what they call it, their 21-day reset. And it was really great. It just really makes you think about the things that you're putting in your mouth, and you have to think about what you're eating instead of just flying by the seat of your pants. You have to plan. And I could have prepped a little bit better. I would like to do that cleanse again. Excuse me. Number one, so I can get rid of this froggy throat that's in my life every day of my life. And just hopefully get to a place where I'm feeling better. I think, so I've been following a nutritionist, and she keeps on talking about adrenal fatigue. And so I kind of looked that up, and I really think that that could be maybe part of my issues. So I am just low energy and all that. I mean, any of you that have listened to my woes kind of know that I've been sharing about all that for a while. But so I am going to start looking into that. But the next thing on my list, because I kind of feel like I have to keep things going with my health and wellness journey, otherwise I kind of fall off the bandwagon. So my next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to try and do some celery juicing for, I haven't decided how many days straight yet because it gets kind of tricky. I'm reading the celery juice book from the Medical Medium. But it does get, and I've done celery juice before. I don't know that I really noticed a lot of changes. I think my skin really looked awesome when I was doing it. And it kind of helped me get past a plateau. But then when you stop doing healthy things, then you got to kind of pick yourself back up off the floor again. So I'm kind of in that stage again. But I think I'm going to do the celery juice for a little while. It is messy and it's difficult to clean up. It just takes time, especially if you're doing it first thing in the morning. Why can't you just eat celery? Well, because you can, but when you're juicing it, you get tons more phytonutrients in your body all at one time versus like, how long would it take you to eat an entire stalk of celery? Because when you juice that, you can drink it like within 2 seconds. I mean, if you want to like sit and munch on celery all day long, I guess you can. But the whole point is you're getting all of those phytonutrients in a condensed version immediately into your body, and that's where you start seeing the healing benefits of celery. So I will try and keep everybody kind of updated as I'm doing that. But so just a couple of things with Ever. I have no idea what kind of specials that they're going to be giving us this month. So I'm always excited when it's the beginning of the month. I always like to share the opportunity at the beginning of the month because it's the best time to join. We have so many really great bonuses and perks that you can get at the very beginning of the month. So if you're thinking about joining me on this little Ever gig, the beginning of the month is always the best time to do that. And we can talk more about that too. And then I always just encourage, if you're buying the products, you can join as a specialist, and I'm not going to cram Ever down your throat and make you go sell something or do something that you don't want to do. A lot of people just want to be involved and be maybe a self-server, is what I like to consider them as, and just shop your own store, buy your own things online yourself, and then I'm kind of there as your guide because you'll be on my team. But then you get 25% off of all of your purchases, and then plus you get in on some of the inside perks that we get at Ever as well. So if you're ever interested in that, now is the time to do it. Maybe wait to see if we come out with any kind of a special this first week. I don't know if they're going to announce anything today, but if they do, then I will share that. But I'm really enjoying the Ever products. I've looked again, Ever is clean, it's non-toxic, and there's just really not a whole lot of other direct sell options. Or, you can buy some things maybe online, but you really kind of have to know what you're looking for. And then you are taking that chance of trying that product out and spending, hundreds of dollars and not really knowing if it's going to work for you or not. Whereas this is kind of a no-brainer. You can try it out. There's a 45-day money-back guarantee. So if it isn't going to work for you, then we'll try something else or you get your money back. So it's really a no-risk deal. And the company itself is excellent. And I've been having a lot of fun with it. Just really great products. It's like everything that you expect it to be out of a luxury brand. So, but I did want to share, we have going on still our vacay drops. They are still available. A couple things that I will share with them. I have been using them really just this week, just as touch-ups. So I don't look like super tan, but I don't look like really white like I normally do because I'm very, very fair skinned. And then today, I just put a couple of drops in there because I don't want to look super tan, but I just kind of want to have that summer glow because I don't ever get a chance to lay out. And I'm really happy with what my legs look like right now. Again, they're not super tan, but it's just nice to have a little bit of color. It would also be really great to maybe just touch up if you do a spray tan, or just to kind of maintain your regular tan through the summer. So these are $38. You can get them at debpascores.com on my website. And then along with that, they also introduced a body oil limited edition as well for this summer. The body oil is just a really nice oil. It's not super greasy. It goes on really nice on the skin just to hydrate it. And then you can layer it with your favorite body butter, but it smells really nice and feels really good as well. And I think that is like $40, maybe $42, something around there. Okay, so those are still available. But another thing that I wanted to share on these vacay drops, really, if you want them to last you for the whole summer, I would suggest getting 2 bottles because we're going to sell out of them for sure, probably this month because they're limited. And if you really kind of enjoy that kind of thing for it to last you, I'm just going to suggest that you get 2 bottles. I'm definitely going to have to get another bottle. I've definitely used a good 1/4 of the bottle just to get to the color that I want. And now I can just kind of maintain it from here. I haven't had to add them like every day. But you can if you want to, just depending on how much of the color that you want to build, okay? And then for the legs, if you need color right away, you want to just go ahead and do like a whole dropper, mix it in really good with your body butter, and then just lather it on your legs and just spread it around nice and evenly. but I kind of did like maybe 6 drops, but you really need like 10 to 12 to get like a noticeable color right away. So, but I just didn't really know when I was first using it how much color that I wanted on my skin or what it was going to do. So I was pretty conservative the first couple of rounds that I did it. Okay. So, but that's a super fun product. Highly recommend it. Okay, so today we're just going to do super quick makeup. I love our little Color Quickie, and I will show it to you. I need a new one. But this is the lighter shade. We have 2 to choose from. And this one is Empowered and Elegant, I think it is. But I really love all of the eyeshadow shades in here. I love the way that they go on. I love the way that they blend. And this is just a super quick and easy compact. It would be great for summer. You can get this compact for 68 bucks. And it's got your blush, your highlight, your bronzer, and I'm going to show you how to use all of those today. But we're going to start with some foundation first, and I probably am not going to wear a lot of foundation in the summertime, but this is a nice light foundation. I'm just going to show you. I'm just going to put a drop on. And there's all different kinds of ways that you can apply it, but a little goes a long way depending on how you apply it. So I just did a drop, and I'm just going to kind of start around my eye area because that's really the area that I need the most coverage. And I just kind of want you to be able to see what kind of coverage that you're going to get with this. It's definitely a buildable type of foundation. Looks absolutely gorgeous on young skin, and for older, more mature skin like myself. It is a really nice formula. I'm not finding that it's settling in my pores at all. And it's just very, very light. They say medium to buildable, but it's definitely very light feeling. You don't even feel like you're wearing foundation. And I'm really happy with the finish on it. It just looks really like glowy, and it is a matte finish. So I like to do either that youthful underneath it, or top it off with something else that doesn't look super matte on my skin. So it's pretty like, oh, I want to say flexible as far as like what you can do with it. Now, with the tanning drops, one thing that I also have been really enjoying is that my neck actually matches my skin for a change. So that's been pretty good. Okay, so really the whole point of a foundation is just to really smooth out your face, even out your skin tone, kind of make it look like you got a little lift, but not to look cakey. And this foundation does not look cakey at all. I absolutely love it. Now, I am using a stipple brush. You can apply this with a sponge. You can apply it with your fingers. You can apply it with our foundation brush, which I do love, but I really like using the stipple brush because what happens is that the tips of this just get right in there and pick up just the right amount of foundation. When you're using the other brush, the foundation absorbs into the brush, and then sometimes I can tend to use too much. So in my stage in the game, less is more for me. So, and especially, you know, this time of year, I don't need a ton of foundation on my face because then it just tends to look a little bit more cakey, I guess, and shows my age. So I just need something to even out the skin tone, give me a fresh lift, and something easy and simple. So basically 2 drops of foundation. That's all that I used for what I need here. And again, you just kind of start in your most trouble areas and then spread it around from there. And that will just give you a nice light coverage, okay? Yeah, I really love the finish on this foundation. Now, if you're not a big foundation wearer, which a lot of people in my world are really not, like they don't like the feel of foundation, they just don't even like to mess with it, they don't want to pick up the color. We have an awesome tinted moisturizer. It's by far the best tinted moisturizer that I've used, and I can get you hooked up with that. And color matching on that is super, super easy. Like, it's a no-brainer. We'll get you squared away. So, let's see, what else? What else is everybody doing? Okay, I'm going to get right into our Color Quickie thingy. And I kind of like to start with, this is great for summer makeup too. I'm going to start right with our highlighter, and I just like to go right along my cheekies, right on the top there. This is a wonderful highlighter. It looks great on everyone, and it's really finely milled. I love the tinted moisturizer, Danette says. I know, I do too. It just really gives you just the right amount of color, and it looks really nice and glowy on your skin. I really like it as well. But I kind of wanted to show off the foundation today because I haven't used it for a while. And since I'm going on a date with Ronnie later, I kind of wanted to look like extra today, which isn't very hard for me to do. I can get extra in like a quick fast minute, right? You know me. So I'm just going to add a little bit of that sparkle on my brow line. I already did my brows, just so you know, just for quick sake. All right, so I'm still doing the highlighter. I just love it. Some highlighters are just like too sparkly, and this one just gives you a nice glow on the face. Like, you know, if you're up close, you can kind of notice the sparkles, but it's not obnoxious, and I really like it. So now I'm going to go in just right here in the pits of my cheek and do a little bronzer. And less is more on the bronzer for me, I'm finding, especially this time of year, because I don't really need it. Plus, I'm already glowy with my tanning drops anyways. Right? But it's just nice that you've got everything right here in the palette. You can even put it in your purse. It's nice to travel with. It's just quick and easy. No brainer. No brainer makeup. Not that I don't use other stuff. I do, but this is just great because it's easy. When you're tired and you don't really want to think about what makeup you're putting on your face, it's great. And it's nice too. It's nice stuff. It blends really well. And the color isn't orangey at all. Just looks really nice. And if we want to get fancy, we can do a little bit right here and just through the cheeks and on the forehead. And then down here, maybe a little more. Okay. All right, and then I'm going to take just a tiny little bit of the blush color and put it right on my cheeks. Probably should be doing a little bit more pinky today since I'm wearing some pink color on my body, but it's okay. Like, you can do whatever you want to. There's no, like, major rules in makeup land, okay? No major rules. I won't scold you, I promise. So, what else did I want to share with you today? What are you doing today, Dino? Anything fun? Now, I'm just patting this on here. For me, as I have grown up, gotten more mature, I don't know, what do you want to call it? I kind of have to make a fake lid because I've got so much skin that's like sitting on my eyelid. Oh, you're taking Minna shopping today? Aww, man, how fun. I don't know if we're gonna get to that point today. We'll see. Maybe an Osceola. Oh, wow, fun. That's like an adventure. That's like an adventure shopping trip. So you'll have to let me know if you have some good finds. And Osceola is a small town here in Iowa. Haven't been there for forever. Probably will go at a ball game. Either a movie tonight or Death by Area free concert at Simpson. Wow, that sounds bold. That sounds exciting. That might be more exciting than I would be interested. Death by Area. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Crack me up. All right, so that was the middle shade in our Color Quickie that I just added on there. And I just kind of, I don't know, guys. I always apply my eyeshadow differently. It seems like every day. But this kind of seems to work if I do that first. Oh, and look, you can see I'm a little uneven, but by the time I get my light color in there, it'll all kind of blend out. So, and on the Color Quickie, for any of you that are makeup, I don't want to say illiterate, but like maybe intimidated by it, this Color Quickie is awesome. It's got the numbers. You can paint by number. So it's got the numbers on the bottom. It even comes with a little card so you know where to put things. So you can have a beautiful application every single time and feel confident in applying your shadow. And nowadays there's like tons of tutorials that you can watch. Or just come on over to my house and we'll play makeup. Okay? Let's see. But yes, I am still a work in progress. Got to keep up with the health fanatics. I'd like to be a health fanatic. Well, when I was doing my cleanse, it was really kind of cool. I learned more about veganism and got the whole vegetarian thing down now. For a minute, I thought, geez, wouldn't it be cool if I could be vegan? I don't know if I could do that. That's just kind of, I think the hardest thing is that, you know, socially, you know, when you go and you hang out with friends and family and stuff. Now I'm putting the dark color in here, just right here on the ends, kind of like you can make like a V shape. I don't know. I think socially would be super hard to be vegan. Although I don't think I would miss meat a lot, but apparently my body did. As soon as I was done with my cleanse, because the last week of that 3-week cleanse was pretty much vegan, and I'm all about the stir fry. Give me stir fry. I can eat stir fry pretty much every night, but my body was like ravenous for chicken when everything was all said and done. I was like, oh my gosh, what was wrong with me? I was like, I couldn't even handle myself. Okay, clearly I like chicken. I don't know about the whole fish thing. Ron's so picky about fish, and like I can't make fish the way he likes fish, so I'm just like, whatever. If you want to eat fish, then you buy your fish and you fix it, because I'm not going to listen to you whine. So I'll just take my omega supplements, but I forget to take those. I'm just going to add just a little bit of that dark color, kind of like a liner, just to kind of blend that a little bit. But this brush that I have, this is from Ever. This is like one of the best blending brushes that I've ever used. I absolutely love it. And you can just buy it separately. It is hard to get enough vegetable protein. You eat a lot. I know, I was really surprised, like this little nutritionist that I'm following, she's very plant-based, but she's not a vegan. I mean, she eats chicken and fish and I don't know, whatever else. But yes and no. I think you have to pay attention, but I think if you just listen to what your body is needing, then that can be okay. But I don't know. I can't figure it out. And that's why I like to do a protein shake, because I feel like that's making sure that I'm getting my vitamin. I'm just putting a little bit of concealer in here. And this is our Daylight Concealer. It's the extra light color. It's probably a little too light, but it blends in really easy. So I'm just using it kind of like a highlight here, just to kind of brighten up under my eyeballs. But I really do like this concealer. Jeanette, have you used this concealer at all yet? It really goes on nice. It's nice and smooth, and it doesn't settle in the pores at all, or not the pores, but the wrinkles at all. I'm really, really happy with it. But yeah, I have a hard time figuring out, like, just why don't I have energy and what do I need? And so it's just a work in progress. I think you just kind of have to continue on and not eat cookies in between. If I didn't eat cookies in between, I probably would be a lot better off. This week was bad. But then, well, okay, so last week I was sugar-free until graduation parties. And then it was like graduation party all day long, every day of the week. I didn't stop. I didn't stop at the graduation parties. I have to get the treatment concealer. Yes, works great. I will say that, you know, by the end of the day, I probably need to touch up. But I don't really bother with that unless I have to go somewhere. But that's really to be expected with most things. Probably would help if you did a setting spray. But I've been really happy with it. And that just kind of brightens the under eye a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with an eyeliner, and I'm trying out, this is Red Aspen's eyeliner. I got a couple. There's a couple more that I want to try. I'd like to do a review on all of them, but they're from direct sales companies. What is going on with my eyebrow here? Oh, I think I just need to pluck it. Anyway, so this is Red Aspen's, and first using it, I thought the tip was extremely pointy. And I like a pointed tip. I like a felt tip pen. I can't do the brush. I just can't. It's just too hard for me to maneuver. But a pen is good. And of course, I was initially trying to use it and using it like pokey-like. But I watched my Red Aspen girl do a tutorial, who is amazing, and she taught me, well, her audience, but she was speaking to me, how to just apply it by laying it on your eye like that and pressing, and it's awesome. And I can hardly see up close anymore with my contacts in, so if I mess it up, that is very possible that I mess it up. And so I don't go all crazy. I just do the ends there. That's pretty much all that this 51-year-old girl needs. Just a little bit of definition on the lid. Hi, Blair. I see you. Good morning. Cute pregnant girl. All right. So if I can do this, guys, you can do it too. And this dries pretty nicely. I don't even know what I'm doing right here. So I'm just going to fill that in a little bit. Because it's like, what is that? And then most of the time, I just hope that my mascara kind of covers it up. If I mess it up. So clearly, I'm not a makeup guru. I just like makeup and like playing in girly things. And I wanted to just help out some of my direct selling sisters and get some of their products. So I did. Really want to try the Anastasia one, but hey, I'm too lazy to go up to Sephora. Just let me buy it online. Okay, so we'll touch that up maybe just a tiny bit more. Yeah, so like a makeup artist would be like going crazy right now watching me do this probably. Let's see, maybe just a little wonky. I'll probably need to go in. Okay, so I can't see what I'm doing, so just bear with me. All right, and then I go underneath on my waterline. And some of these kind of liquid liners you cannot do this with, but this one you can, which is cool because I like, since I don't have a big lid, like lid area here, I can't do a super thick line of eyeliner, otherwise, like, what's the point of even putting eyeshadow on? You wouldn't be able to see my eyeshadow. So I like to do the tight line underneath there just a little bit. And then I'm going to take a little bit of my middle color eyeshadow in the Color Quickie and just go very softly underneath my eyeball, just to kind of create a shadow, but not to look like I'm tired, right? Just kind of not smoke it out, but just define softly. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. Just define softly, because for daytime look, that's all that you really need. Okay, so let's get into the fun stuff with the mascara. So I'm going to use Ever's Whiplash mascara. And this tube will last you forever. There's tons of mascara in this tube. And I like to just go through and get my tips real good, because less is more with this mascara. It is very volumizing. And if I start from the base and go up and just swoop up, it's already got fibers in it, so it builds quickly and it can get heavy looking quickly as well. So I like to just do my tips first. And this is also a mascara that when the brush starts to get clumpy and wonky, you can run it under some warm water, clean the brush off, and then you're good to go for another round. So it definitely will last you for a good solid 3 months until you are ready to replace it with another tube. So I'm loving it. So, and it's very rare that I can put on one coat of mascara and you can actually see my lashes. Most mascaras I have to put on multiple coats. And my eyelashes are just kind of wonky as I've gotten older. You know, when you get older, they start to thin out. Unfortunately, it's a real bummer. That's why I'm playing around with some false eyelashes kind of deal, because I miss my good looking lashes. Minister. Okay, now you just made me mess up my eyeball. Oh, I guess it's not too bad. Minna stole your mascara. I love that girl. She's the best. She is gonna be something. She's gonna be something. I love her, little sweetheart. So also, Danette, I need to talk to you about some other things. So maybe when I'm done here, I'm going to give you a call, okay? Okay, so then the second coat that I go in, I go down closer to the base and then lift up. This is not a waterproof mascara, just in case you were wondering. Let's see the difference that a second coat makes. Makes your eyes popping. So I would love for you to just try the mascara out. Everybody is different with the mascara. You will not hurt my feelings. If it doesn't work out for you, it's totally okay. But it may be a mascara that you would really love. So just give it a try. The mascara is 25 buckaroos. And if you just want more volume, then it's definitely one for you to try. And look, never fails. Mascara on the eyelid. I'm like famous for that pretty much, like every time. And most of the time if I'm going to work, I don't even fix it. Like, what was a big clump like that, but pretty much if it gets like on my eyelids, I just let it go. Okay, so last thing that I'm going to share with you today, it's not tonight, is it? It's not tonight yet. It's still early. Okay, just our smooth sticks. We still have these smooth sticks available. There is a pretty pink one. This is the best tinted lip balm that I have ever used, for sure. It feels like a really nice moisturizing lipstick, but they're very sheer. I really like this color. So this one's the strawberry. Clearly would not go with my outfit today. And then here is the pink. That one would probably be more appropriate. Okay, so maybe I'll do a little bit of pink, but I really like the guava, and the guava is almost sold out. Oh, but it just glides on. I've had some that just really feel like they're tinted, but they feel really, really waxy, and these just feel great. And then I'm going to go through with our guava. I'll show you this guava color. It's just kind of a nice sheer tinty. Sheer tinty? I don't even know what I'm saying. Okay, so I love that. Love that layered. So if you want a little bit of color, pick the red one or the pink one and then layer it with this one, or just get this one. This one's almost sold out. These are limited edition. They did have them over one of the holiday seasons, so they brought the formula back but in different colors. So clearly they like this formula. It's a good seller for them. So yeah, so there's that. So there's my face today. Hopefully Ronnie will think I'm cute when we go on our fun stuff today at Campbell's. Maybe get a pedicure. He likes getting his pedicures. And then I don't know what else. So I just wanted to share some other things with you guys and chat a little bit. Let you know that I'm still a work in progress with my health and my fitness. I got to start thinking about fitness now too because I'm so flabby. So yeah, so we're all just going to work together at putting ourselves back together and being good and being healthy so we can be happy human beings and live a fulfilled and happy life, right? So please give me a shout out if you've got any questions on anything that I've used today. I'm absolutely loving our Ever stuff. It's beautiful, beautiful products, beautiful company, not pushy, not pressury, and everybody's really loving what they're getting. So would love to chat with you more on that. So just give me a shout out, okay? So have a blessed and happy day today. Happy summer. The Bob Ross of makeup tutorials. Oh, you're so sweet. I love you, Nino. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.